Why do narcissistic parents manipulate their children? Let's talk about it. A narcissistic parent will use guilt and manipulation to hold control over their children. This looks like withholding support because they are unhappy with a decision that their child made. That is a representation of conditional love. Because they do not agree with what their child does, they withhold support and love from them until the child, or unless the child does what the parent wants them to do. Or this looks like making the child feel unappreciated at home and getting mad when the child doesn't want to be around them. Being a parent is the only thing that gives them power. They don't want to lose that power because it means they have lost control over their children. And with narcissists, all they care about is control. Which is a narcissist's worst nightmare. That their child has a mind of their own. That their child is no longer under their control. Because if the narcissistic parent cannot hold control over their child, they feel as if they are losing their power, and that is a bruise to their ego. You see, narcissistic parents, they see their children as an extension of themselves, not as their own individual person. They want their child to be dependent on them, so they have a legitimate reason to control their every move. These parents look out for themselves mostly. So they will alter a situation so that it works out in their favor and not the child's. The way that narcissists operate, it's about control, manipulation, and power, even to their own children. Their children are not even exempt from this type of abuse. And how this affects the children is they feel as if they have no freedom. They feel as if everything about their life has to be revolved around their parents and their parents' approval. And then once they begin to heal and grow and want to venture off and leave, that is where they will get their freedom. And until a child can fully be independent on their own financially, the parent will still hold some form of control over them and hold some form of manipulation over the child so that the parent can get what they want and get their supply. Another thing is that the parent will manipulate the child in order to gain supply from their child. So if the parent needs the child for something, they will manipulate them and lure them in just to get what they want with like a false promise.